Greetings, seekers of serenity and advocates of harmony. Welcome to PepTalk SkillTalk. Today, we embark on a profound exploration that delves into a choice we all confront at some point in our lives, between being right and being happy. Have you ever found yourself entangled in a battle for righteousness, only to realize that it's costing you your peace and happiness? In this thought-provoking video, we delve into the complexities of this dilemma, unraveling the hidden costs of prioritizing being right over the pursuit of happiness. In a world that often glorifies the pursuit of winning arguments and asserting one's correctness, we stand at a crossroads that demands a conscious decision between clinging to being right and embracing the tranquil path to happiness. Through 20 insightful segments, we'll navigate the landscapes of ego, understanding, and the transformative liberation that emerges when we release the need to always be right. Prepare to be enlightened as we explore stories of conflicts resolved, relationships mended, and the profound realization that the quest for happiness often lies in letting go of our stubborn attachment to being right. As we unpack the layers of this dilemma, we'll uncover the delicate balance that leads us to not only being right, but also being truly content. 1. The paradox of rightness. Our journey commences with the recognition that the quest to be right can paradoxically lead us away from true happiness. As we grasp for validation and correctness, we often find ourselves entangled in webs of conflict and discord. By dissecting this paradox, we uncover the hidden cost of our attachment to being right and the potential liberation that awaits when we choose a different path. 2. The ego's impulsive urge. The ego, that facet of our identity that craves affirmation and validation, often fuels the need to be right. It's the impulsive urge that seeks triumph in debates, even at the expense of peace. Through understanding the ego's role, we gain insight into why we sometimes prioritize being right over the pursuit of happiness. 3. The price of victory. Victory in arguments can sometimes come at a steep price: the erosion of relationships, the sapping of energy, and the toll on our emotional well-being. By tallying the cost of these victories, we begin to see that the trophies of being right can sometimes pale in comparison to the loss they bring. 4. The liberation of letting go. The liberation that comes with letting go of the need to be right is profound. It's the realization that happiness resides in the spaciousness created when we release our grip on validation. Through this liberation, we free ourselves from the chains of pride, making room for understanding, empathy, and authentic happiness. 5. Navigating differences. Prioritizing happiness over being right requires navigating differences with grace. It's the art of embracing diversity and fostering connections that transcend the battleground of correctness. Through navigating differences, we recognize that understanding and connection are often more valuable than the temporary satisfaction of proving a point. 6. The compassion of compromise. Choosing happiness means embracing the compassion of compromise, a willingness to meet in the middle, to find common ground, and to prioritize mutual well-being over personal triumph. Through compassionate compromise, we foster environments where relationships flourish and contentment prevails. 7. Releasing the need for validation. The need for validation often drives our obsession with being right. Releasing this need liberates us from the shackles of external affirmation, paving the way for intrinsic contentment. By releasing the need for validation, we find validation within ourselves, an unshakable source of happiness that transcends external approval. 8. The legacy of relationships. Prioritizing being happy over being right fosters a legacy of nurturing relationships. It's the recognition that our interactions are more enduring than temporary victories. Through prioritizing happiness, we build a legacy of love, trust, and enduring bonds that outshine fleeting moments of being right. 9. Embracing vulnerability. Choosing happiness often requires embracing vulnerability, the courage to admit we don't have all the answers and that humility is a gateway to deeper understanding. Through vulnerability, we dismantle barriers and invite authentic connection, fostering an environment where being happy becomes a shared endeavor. 10. Expanding our perspective. The pursuit of happiness necessitates expanding our perspective. It's the conscious act of stepping into others' shoes, seeing through their eyes, and discovering the richness of diverse viewpoints. By expanding our perspective, we enrich our own experience and recognize that there's often more than one right way to perceive a situation. 11. The art of active listening. Prioritizing happiness means mastering the art of active listening. It's the act of suspending our urge to respond and instead fully engaging with another person's narrative. Through active listening, we cultivate a space for connection and empathy, nurturing relationships that thrive on genuine understanding. 12. Embodying humility. Choosing happiness is an embodiment of humility, the recognition that our understanding is limited, and the pursuit of truth often requires acknowledging multiple perspectives. Through humility, we invite growth, wisdom, and the harmonious coexistence of differing viewpoints. 13. Fostering positive environments. Prioritizing being happy over being right contributes to the fostering of positive environments. It's the commitment to cultivating spaces where respect, understanding, and collaboration flourish. Through fostering positive environments, we set the stage for fruitful discussions and the growth of ideas that transcend the confines of ego. 14. The role of self-awareness. The pursuit of happiness is intimately linked to self-awareness, the understanding of our triggers, biases, and the patterns that drive our need to be right. By honing self-awareness, we empower ourselves to make conscious choices that align with our pursuit of genuine happiness. 15. Embracing constructive conversations. Choosing happiness involves embracing constructive conversations, the art of engaging in discussions that uplift, educate, and inspire growth rather than perpetuate conflict. Through constructive conversations, we reshape the narrative from winning to learning, creating opportunities for mutual growth. 16. Relinquishing the need to control. Prioritizing being happy necessitates relinquishing the need to control outcomes. It's the recognition that sometimes, the path to contentment lies in surrendering the need to dictate. By relinquishing control, we release the burden of trying to orchestrate every outcome, allowing us to flow with life's unpredictable currents. 17. Cultivating inner peace. The pursuit of happiness leads us to the cultivation of inner peace, the serene center that remains undisturbed even in the face of external conflicts and disagreements. Through inner peace, we become anchors of tranquility, inviting others to join us in the pursuit of harmonious existence. 18. Recognizing the bigger picture. Choosing happiness often involves recognizing the bigger picture, the understanding that momentary conflicts pale in comparison to the grand tapestry of life's experiences. By recognizing the bigger picture, we elevate our perspective, allowing us to navigate conflicts with a sense of perspective and grace. 19. Shifting the paradigm. Prioritizing being happy over being right is a paradigm shift, a transformative realization that empowers us to break free from the shackles of ego and embrace a new way of living. Through this shift, we reclaim our autonomy to choose joy, forging a path that aligns with our deepest desires for fulfillment. 20. A symphony of contentment. As our exploration comes to a close, let us remember that choosing happiness is akin to orchestrating a symphony of contentment, a harmonious arrangement that transcends the noise of pride and resonates with the melodies of understanding. In choosing happiness, we elevate our own well-being, create ripples of harmony, and contribute to a world where the pursuit of understanding triumphs over the allure of being right. As we conclude this transformative journey, may you carry forth the wisdom of balancing the desire to be right with the pursuit of happiness. In the choices you make, may you find the path that not only validates your intellect but nourishes your soul. If this exploration has resonated with you, consider sharing it with those who may also be at a crossroads between being right and being happy. Together, let's foster an environment where the pursuit of happiness becomes the cornerstone of our interactions, relationships, and collective journey. As you navigate the delicate balance between being right and being happy, may your choices be guided by a heart that seeks not just correctness, but genuine contentment.